Have you ever wondered just how far humanity can go when it comes to reaching new heights? Imagine a world where each new construction redefines what is possible, where buildings are more than just structures. They are bold statements of power and innovation. In this video, we'll explore not only the greatest architectural wonders of the world, but also the controversies and debates that each one brings along. Get ready to discover how these colossal towers not only change the skyline but also make us question. Are we reaching too high? Or is this just the beginning of something even greater? 10. CITIC Tower, Beijing. In Beijing, a steel giant rises as a tribute to the past, with a firm foot planted in the future. The CITIC Tower, standing at an impressive 1,732.2 feet, is not just the tallest building in the city, but a true architectural masterpiece. Inspired by ancient Chinese wine cups, this skyscraper is like a liquid metaphor that tradition and modernity can coexist in perfect harmony. And honestly, who wouldn't want to toast to that? It's like turning a museum piece into an urban landmark. Only this one can be seen from anywhere in the city, and you don't need reading glasses to appreciate the details. But don't be fooled by the historical inspiration. The CITIC Tower is a modern colossus that pushes the boundaries of engineering. Just imagine the pressure of building something so tall in a city with more history than any history book could contain. Here, the engineers didn't just respect traditions. They also played with the forces of nature, ensuring this giant could withstand the strong winds and earthquakes that occasionally make Beijing dance a little. So, if you find yourself wandering around there, remember to look up and mentally toast to human genius. 9. Tianjin CTF Finance Center, Tianjin. If you've ever imagined a building that looks ready to take off, the Tianjin CTF Finance Center is that aerodynamic colossus. Standing at 1,739 feet of pure elegance with a design that resembles a piece of kinetic art, this tower challenges the wind in a way that would make any engineer raise an eyebrow in admiration. It's as if the building is constantly racing against the air currents, but always coming out ahead. And, let's be honest, who wouldn't want to work in a place that feels like it's in motion without ever moving? The secret to this feat lies in its slender shape and a glass facade that shines as if it's perpetually polished. Here, form follows function, but with a dash of boldness. You could even say this building is like an elite athlete, sculpted to maximize performance while showcasing a stunning appearance. The fact that it's located in Tianjin, a city already at the forefront of development, only reinforces the idea that China isn't just competing with the West. It's redefining what it means to be modern. 8. Guangzhou CTF Finance Center, Guangzhou. In Guangzhou, where innovation knows no bounds, the CTF Finance Center rises with an impressive blend of grandeur and environmental responsibility. Standing at 1,739 feet, this building is not just another giant in the urban landscape. It's a living example of what the future should be: sustainable, efficient, and, of course, visually stunning. Who would have thought that a skyscraper could be as green as it is tall? Well, the engineers in Guangzhou certainly did, and they delivered a masterpiece that makes any other building around it seem a bit outdated. The real genius here isn't just the eye-catching design, but what lies behind the glass walls. The CTF Finance Center is a mix of functions: hotel, offices, residences, and even a shopping mall, all in one place. And the best part? It's all designed to be energy efficient, with systems that make the most of every drop of available energy. It's as if the building has a manual for thriving in the 21st century, and it follows it to the letter. Honestly, who wouldn't want an apartment there, with a breathtaking view and the peace of mind that comes from knowing your ecological footprint is being minimized? 7. One World Trade Center, New York. In the beating heart of New York City, the One World Trade Center rises like a beacon of hope and resilience, reaching an impressive 1,776 feet in height. This giant isn't just the tallest in the Western Hemisphere. It carries the symbolic weight of a city that refused to be brought down. With a design that blends strength and elegance, the building seems to say to the world, "We're here, stronger than ever." And let's be honest, it's hard not to feel a chill run down your spine when you look up and see this monument to human determination. Every detail of the One World Trade Center was designed to honor the past while embracing the future. From the robust base that resembles a fortress to the slender top that reaches for the sky, every element was carefully chosen to reflect the indomitable spirit of New York. Here's a practical tip. If you visit, don't miss the chance to go up to the observatory. The view from up there isn't just breathtaking. It's an experience that makes you feel part of something bigger, something that transcends challenges and celebrates persistence. 6. Lotte World Tower, Seoul. In the bustling urban landscape of Seoul, the Lotte World Tower stands out not only as the tallest building in South Korea, reaching 1,821 feet, but also for the drama that surrounded its construction. Just imagine, a giant of glass and steel that almost didn't make it off the drawing board due to a series of legal battles and controversies. But like any good Korean drama, the ending is worthy of applause. The tower stands tall and glorious, defying gravity and, apparently, any bureaucracy that tried to stop it. Building the Lotte World Tower was no easy task, and not just because of the engineering involved. Safety concerns and environmental impact issues put the project under intense scrutiny, but as the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a skyscraper. Today, this tower not only offers a panoramic view of Seoul but also serves as a symbol of perseverance, and a reminder that with enough determination and a good legal team, you can literally reach the sky. If a building can survive such scrutiny, who's to say you can't face your own challenges? 5. Ping An Finance Center, Shenzhen. In Shenzhen, where innovation runs wild, the Ping An Finance Center rises as a symbol of ambition and futuristic vision. Standing at an impressive 1,844 feet, this skyscraper is not only the second tallest in China, but also a tempting invitation for anyone who desires a different perspective on the city, literally. And who wouldn't want a view like that? Ascending to the observatory of the Ping An is like stepping into a portal that takes you straight into the clouds, offering a breathtaking panoramic view and the feeling of being on top of the world, quite literally. But the Ping An Finance Center is much more than a lofty tourist spot. Its design is a masterpiece of engineering, with an exterior that gleams in the sunlight, reflecting both the city below and the sky above. It's almost as if the building is constantly changing, adapting to the weather and the mood of the day. Here's a practical tip. If you find yourself in Shenzhen and want to experience the future, just ascend this colossal structure and gaze upon what lies ahead, both in terms of construction and urban development. 4. Abraj al-Bayt, Mecca. In the spiritual heart of the Muslim world, Mecca, stands the majestic Abraj al-Bayt, a complex of buildings that redefines the concept of grandeur and devotion. This colossal structure, crowned by an enormous clock, is visible from nearly every point in the city, and at 1,972 feet tall, it dominates the skyline with an imposing presence that reflects its proximity to Islam's most sacred site, the Grand Mosque of Mecca. Now, imagine a building that not only competes in height with the world's tallest skyscrapers, but also boasts the largest usable floor area on the planet, a rare combination of functionality and symbolism. Abraj al-Bayt is not just tall, it is a true hub of activity. In addition to housing luxury hotels, shopping centers, and residences, the complex plays a crucial role during Hajj, when millions of pilgrims converge on Mecca. It's as if the city has a second heart, pulsing with the energy of hundreds of thousands of faithful, all seeking a place to rest and connect with the divine. And speaking of rest, who wouldn't want to wake up with a view of the Kaaba, knowing that they are just steps away from one of the most revered sites in the world? 3. Shanghai Tower, China. If there's a building that truly challenges the imagination and the laws of physics, it's the Shanghai Tower. Standing at an astounding 2,073 feet tall, this colossal structure isn't just the second tallest building in the world. It's also one of the most technologically advanced constructions you can find. Imagine a tower that doesn't just rise straight up, but gracefully twists as it ascends, as if it's in a constant dance with the sky. This spiral design isn't just for visual effect. It helps reduce wind impact by up to 24%, proving that beauty and function can go hand in hand, even at dizzying heights. The interior of the Shanghai Tower is as impressive as its exterior. With a layered structure that provides spaces for offices, hotels, and leisure areas, it's almost as if the building is a vertical city, complete with indoor gardens and communal areas. This is a place where innovation is embedded in the building's very DNA, where futuristic ideas materialize in concrete and glass. And here's a tip. If you're an architecture enthusiast, the Shanghai Tower is one of those places you need to see in person to fully grasp how modern engineering can be as bold as the loftiest dreams. 2. Merdeka 118, Kuala Lumpur. In Kuala Lumpur, where the urban landscape is already impressive on its own, Merdeka 118 emerges as a colossal structure that divides opinions. Standing at 2,227 feet tall, it is the second tallest building in the world, and its presence is impossible to overlook, whether by those who admire its grandeur or by those who question the necessity of such a monumental project. After all, building a giant like this in a country that still faces economic challenges is, to say the least, a controversial decision. But, as they say, architecture is a reflection of human ambition, and Merdeka 118 is living proof that dreaming big is almost second nature to Malaysia. The name Merdeka, meaning independence, was not chosen by chance. The building was conceived to symbolize the country's progress since its independence, and every meter it rises is a reminder of the nation's potential. At the same time, it serves as a mirror reflecting the heated debates over the use of public resources for such a grandiose endeavor. It's as if Merdeka 118 is constantly challenging the status quo, asking its viewers, does size really matter? Either way, there's no denying that it has become an iconic landmark that captures attention on Kuala Lumpur's skyline. 1. Burj Khalifa, Dubai. And finally, we arrive at the King of Kings, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Standing at an unbelievable 2,722 feet tall, this building is not only the tallest in the world but also a true icon of Dubai's boundless ambition. Just imagine, a structure visible from miles away, which has become the symbol of a city that wants to be known for its superlatives. If the world were a monopoly board, the Burj Khalifa would be the equivalent of owning all the most expensive properties, complete with luxury hotels and everything. This colossus is not just an architectural marvel, but also an unprecedented engineering feat it took 5 years to complete, and today, it doesn't just define Dubai's skyline, but also its innovative and futuristic spirit. Every aspect of the Burj Khalifa was designed to impress, from the way it gracefully narrows as it rises, to how it gleams under the sun, reflecting both the city below and the endless sky above. Here's a tip. If you get the chance to visit, go to the top and feel like you're on the peak of the world. The view is simply breathtaking. After learning about these incredible structures, one thing is clear. Human ambition knows no bounds. But the big question is, what will you do with all this knowledge? Will you let these stories of overcoming challenges, innovation, and sometimes controversy pass by unnoticed? Or will you be inspired and strive to reach your own heights, whether at work, in your studies, or in any area of your life? So, what will be your next step on your journey? Think about it and share your ideas in the comments. After all, the giants we saw today started as dreams. And who knows, your next big step might be the beginning of something monumental. Oh, and if you want to keep exploring these topics and learn how to apply big ideas to your life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There's much more to come, and I promise you won't want to miss it.